I think this is it. Welcome to the channel. If you've been here, thank you for still being here. If you're watching this video and you've been a subscriber of mine from, way back, there's a lot to catch up on, obviously. Things have changed around here. I started a production company, which is wild, and that's something that we can talk about more in the future as we go along. But it's been a crazy few years, especially after COVID. That's kind of when I stopped posting on this channel, and it was really kind of the time when my career started to pick up, and I had more experience out in production and where I wanted to fit into production life. So that's kind of the story behind me not posting as much. I've been jumping from production to production, and then up until me creating my own production, Mud House Media. Again, I'll try to catch you guys up to speed in the next couple of months or so, but I thought it would be great to kind of start this channel back up again with this video. And this video is right off the coattails of my recent trip to Taiwan. If you guys are following me on Instagram as well, I posted a video of the gear that I brought with me to Taiwan, and I'm pretty proud of this setup just because I'm a notorious overpacker, especially when it comes to gear and clothes, but I'm really proud of how I packed this time around. But I thought it'd be cool to take you guys into the gear that I brought with me. So without further ado, this is my What's in My Camera Bag 2024. So to start off, this is the camera bag that I'm rocking. This is the Lowepro Trekker 350W AW, the Lowepro Trekker 350 AW version 2. I think that's what that's called. I'll put like the title down here if I make a mistake, but that's what this is, the Lowepro Trekker 350. I've been looking for a camera bag that's right for me, what fits my gear the best, and I think I found it with this bag. They do have the 450, which is I think a little bit bigger, but a little bit more expensive. So I kind of went for the 350. I was on the fence because I didn't know how big it was gonna be when it arrived. It looks so compact, but when you actually start using it, there's so much room inside of this bag. I was able to fit so many things, my lenses, my FX3, some audio gear, even a small light system into this bag, plus a light stand and a tripod. So to start off with this bag, it's actually packed right now, so I have most of my stuff in here. Some of them are still scattered here on the table, but to take you through it, and what I love about this bag is it looks smaller than what it actually is. It's really compact. It doesn't take up a lot of space. This is actually really good for getting it on the plane as a carry-on, putting it over the overhead bin. It works fantastic as that. And I'll show you in a bit how to do that. It's a little bit more boxy. The Pro Tactic was one of those bags that is just kind of like a classic in the camera videographer world. And I was really considering getting that at first, and I've seen a lot of people use that bag. I've seen a lot of my friends use that bag. So it was a bag that I was actually really considering getting. But when I saw this, I just kind of fell in love with it. The Pro Tactic is a little bit more rounded. I think it doesn't stand on its own when you kind of prop it up. This just stands on its own. So that's something that's one thing that I really love about this bag, is it just stands on its own. And a lot of camera bags don't do that, which I don't know why they don't. So this bag just stands on its own, which is why I think it's really perfect for traveling. You've got these straps that you can kind of put your tripod on. It does come with like the tripod attachment that Lowepro bags have, so it does also come with that. It also comes with a rain cover. There's a zipper underneath that kind of just tucks the rain cover in there. So on the side here, we've got a collapsible like water bottle area. It just zips down and zips up, and then it just tucks away nice and clean. And then if you want to carry a water bottle or a tripod, you can just open it up and then just smush it in there. Here as well, it still has a little kind of pocket right there. You can put easy access things if you need your boarding passes, your itinerary, your passport. You can put this here. You can put them here to get to them really fast. So I love these garterized straps. You have one on the side and on the top. So they're, when you pull them, you've got so much, you know, purchase, but then when you let go, they just kind of hug the bag nice and neat. You've got a zipper up here. Usually I just put the essentials in here. So I've got my OpenSea leather wallet just up here. I keep a few business cards and stickers up here. Some medicine as well. Anything that I need to grab fast when going through immigration and all of those things. So I keep them up here. And then opening up the first section here. So there's actually two internal sections. This is the first internal section where you can put your laptop. The laptop sleeve is here. I believe it can house a 15-inch MacBook Pro. You've got a 10-inch tablet sleeve here as well. You've got this kind of see-through meshy pocket. Usually in here I just put my SSD and a card reader. Transferring and storage I put here. Just keeps everything nice and clean. Then you've got this pocket here. In here I would usually put an extra shirt, but I also have, like, you know, paperwork and all of those things just kind of hidden in here throughout my travel. For the main event, we've got the main compartment here. So, all right, I think we're good to go. So this is the main compartment. So it actually comes with this pouch. It comes with the bag itself. So this is just great to kind of house all of the batteries, the chargers, and keep them neat. These are things that you can easily lose when traveling or on a shoot. So having this little pouch just kind of gives you that peace of mind and keeps everything in one place. Usually for that, it just slots into this little section here. I just kind of jam it in there, and it just acts like a support from my lenses, which is in this row, to the ground. So there's something in between to just kind of like give you that little extra like protection, you know, when running and gunning out in the field and all. My philosophy into this is just balance, meaning it's a lower center of gravity. I've got the heaviest lens here in the middle, and then my lighter lenses on the side. And then here is usually where I keep my audio equipment as well. I'm also using it on the camera right now. I keep the shotgun microphone, which is the Rode Go 2, into this little slot here. And then above it is my DJI wireless mics and my audio monitors. So this is kind of the audio section of the bag. Again, I'm using it on the camera at the moment, so just imagine that it's here. And then in here we've got a small rig V-mount. I've got my SD cards slotted into there. So this is really great. This is the Zhiyun. Wow, I'm butchering this pronunciation. This is the Zhiyun Molus G60, and this is just a really powerful 60-watt light. It's tiny. It's literally like a Rubik's Cube in my hand. So this is really great. I have a kind of system that's really portable. It works off of the V-mount battery, and then I have like a portable light stand, and that's just something that I can carry around whenever I need it. Then of course my main camera, which is sitting right here, the Sony FX3. It slots right into here on the top here, and then I just kind of strap it on to make sure that even if I open the bag out, it's not gonna fall out. And then I have this little film camera. So I got into film photography just very recently. This is actually my first roll of film, so I'm pretty excited to see how they turn out. Maybe I'll do a video on it when I get the film roll developed, but I'm really enjoying this camera. Shout out to Anne Bostre, who went out of her way to get me one of these in Japan, so thank you. Really appreciate it. I love it. So There you go. And then up here is my Peak Design pouch, which just kind of, I mean, look how satisfying that is. I'll do that again. Look how satisfying. I mean, just the shape of it, and then the shape of this, and then you just kind of, I mean, that's so satisfying. To me, that's satisfying. Again, in here is kind of redundancy. So everything that was on the outside of the bag, the outside pocket, is the same in here. And then I have my Peak Design strap, which works on everything. So it works on the pouch. So if I'm out and about, I can just carry the pouch with me, strap it on, and use it kind of like a messenger bag. It has the Peak Design strap attachment. I can use it on the film camera as well. I've added the Peak Design strap attachments to those as well. And it also works on the FX3, my main camera. So, you know, they kind of go hand in hand there. Everything has a system and a place. And then in here I have some of my filters. It's just basic ND filters. I've got some of my lapel mics up here. And then I have, of course, we can't ever go without my Condor Blue EDC multi-tool. You've seen me talk about this a ton on my Instagram account. I love this. Thank you, Condor Blue, again for sending this out. Can't thank you enough. This is great. And then I have a Condor Blue Type-C to Type-C cable. So that's pretty much everything. And then I just kind of strap on the light stand and the front here and my tripod. And that's pretty much everything that's supposed to be in my camera bag, especially for like a travel setup, which is what this system is for. Sometimes I might swap out the film camera with the ZV-E1, which is recording this talking head right now. But essentially, I can fit 2 camera bodies, and here I can fit 3 lenses. I can fit a whole audio system, and still have room for more things. I can fit a light in it as well, so which is crazy. So with all your gear packed, it does get a little heavy, but it is really manageable, especially with these waist straps. I find myself using these a lot, and I feel like these waist straps are really important to how I carry a bag. My back gets sore really easily, so these waist straps kind of just help distribute the weight around. One complaint I might have about this bag is these straps. They're not the best straps. I do like the Lowepro Pro Tactic straps better. They just feel a little bit more robust. These feel quite thin. Not to say that they're bad straps. I think the material, you've got this just really kind of spandex stretchy material, which kind of makes it feel a little cheap. And then also on the top here, I don't know if you guys can see that, but there's just kind of like a space in between where the foam padding is and where the stitch line of the bag, of the strap is to the bag. So there's just like loose material, I would say, just kind of like in here. And I think they did that to make it more foldable, because you can fold the straps inward and just kind of tuck them behind this back padding here. Although I am kind of worried about the longevity of these straps, especially when you're carrying a lot of gear. Like I said, you can tuck in the straps behind this back plate here, or back padding. It also doubles as a luggage or a suitcase pass-through. So there are little like locking mechanism here, and then you can kind of like flap it open, tuck the straps in, and then kind of close it back down like that. And then this feature is really great for putting it on the overhead, because it just kind of cleans up the straps, makes it a lot more sleeker, and it doesn't get snagged on anything. And this material on the back is really good as well. I haven't had a lot of problems with it. I think it keeps the back cool fairly well. Another con about this bag, which I hope that they update, or I wish that it had, was a back opening. So again, the Pro Tactic, I can't help but compare it to that, because a lot of people have that bag. the opening of the main compartment is through the back, meaning when you lay the bag down, you're laying the front down. So the back doesn't get dirty when, you know, you're laying it on the floor or, you know, on the ground. The front part gets dirty. But on this, the main compartment is front opening, so you have to lay it down backside. But this material here doesn't really catch a lot of dirt and dust, so I guess that's fine for the most part. But again, I wish that was something that it had, which is the back compartment opening. There's trade-offs. It's not the perfect bag, but I think it really does well for the kind of work that I do and the kind of system that I want to, you know, have with my gear. So there you have it. I hope that you guys took something away from this video. For me, it's just really good to see you guys again and, you know, do this again, talk again, and you know, have a conversation. But again, thank you for watching this video. That's what's in my camera bag for 2024. Can't wait to update it next year. Hopefully there's a lot more things and more gear for you guys to see. But yeah, I still don't know how to end these things. I'm so bad at saying goodbye. So I won't say goodbye. I'm just gonna say see y'all later. Oh, and by the way, don't forget to hit the like button or a dislike button, up to you. But do smash the subscribe button. I want to see more of you guys on this channel also. Comment down below if you guys want to see more videos, what kind of videos you want to see that's coming up. Again, I want to do this more regularly now, so if you guys have any interests that you guys want me to touch up on, just comment it down. Yeah, good. We're good.